Hi there, and thanks for taking your time to actually watch my video. If you're new to my channel, my name's Colin. Just a brief introduction. I actually do videos on personal development, obviously trying to improve yourself. I do videos as well about ways of earning money, passive income, lead generation. And I also do videos about my mental health, which is obviously what this video is going to be about. I actually struggle with obsessive compulsive disorder. Please, if obviously you get anything from the video or you like it, please consider subscribing, and obviously if you can, give us a thumbs up. But yeah, that's me. This video is really going to be of help to anybody who suffers with OCD, but it's also aimed at perhaps people who live with somebody who's actually got OCD. It might give you a bit more of an understanding as to what it's all about, and obviously how you can actually help. Now, I don't know whether you've seen my previous videos that I've put up about OCD, but I have at times in my life, and as at making this video at the moment, I do suffer greatly with it. So I suffer with OCD. I've had it really since the age of about 10 years old. But over the years, obviously, I've managed to learn and cope and find some strategies that really have helped me to try and improve my life, because it is, and I'm sure you know, if you've got OCD, it can be very disabling. I can't think of another word really. It's really affected me. And as, like I say, at the time making this video now, coming up till Christmas, my OCD always seems to get worse. Obviously, as the winter and the cold nights come in, and I don't seem to be as busy in my job, my OCD always seems to play up. Now, I'm guessing you know what OCD is. For me, a brief, explanation of what OCD is for me is basically having thoughts which you don't want, which is what I seem to suffer with probably for the best part of 60% of my day. There's always something that comes in which, it could be something which I'm worrying about, which I can't seem to get out of my head. And I think for if you're a person that's got it, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're dealing with somebody who suffers from OCD, a way of helping them, because I'm going to try and talk about what helps me, and obviously what you can pass on to your partner or loved one, is that the OCD, the obsessive intrusions that come into their minds, or my mind, it's only made worse by inactivity or not being focused on something else. Partly the reason why I've been, one of my hobbies is obviously YouTube, is that it gives you something to do. It gives you kind of like not a reason to live, but it's an interest, yeah? And I think if you're dealing with somebody that's got, like me, who's got OCD, if you want to help them, which is really what this video is going to be aimed at, is how you can help someone that you know's got it, is by engaging with them and not necessarily reassuring them, which I know I'm terrible. I spoke about it in my other videos where I talk about getting reassurance and asking, is everything going to be all right? That don't help, first of all, but it's by engaging your partner or loved one in an activity that's going to steer them away from their own mind, yeah? Now, for me, I've spoken about it in other videos, when I seem to be at my worst, and I'm actually going through a really bad spell at the minute, and I'm always worse on the run up till Christmas. I'm always worse on the October, November, December. It starts getting the dark nights, yeah. So I'm guessing, if you've got OCD and you are made worse in this at this time of year, the first thing you want to try and help your partner or advise your partner to do, which is what I've done, is look at your medication on the run up before Christmas, yeah. Obviously try and make sure that your medication, if like me, at the minute I'm taking citalopram, it might be worth increasing your dose on a couple of months on the run up before Christmas, because you're anticipating the serotonin reduction in your brain on the run up till Christmas, which is going to make you feel worse. It ain't Christmas. It's just the you know, if you like, the weather on the run up till Christmas. Yeah. So for me, yeah, medication, trying to keep busy. And my partner, I'm very lucky that I've got my wife, she's very understanding, and although sometimes I do drive her mad, but she's generally very understanding. And she says to me, you know, this is what you've got to say to your partner, or to yourself, if you're like me and you suffer from it yourself, is to not allow yourself to be drawn into your thoughts, your rumination, by doing other things. Yeah, it might seem obvious, and I'm sorry if you're hearing this and you're saying, yeah, I know, mate, I know that's what I've got to do. But it really is the answer, the solution to, I wouldn't say it's the cure, but it definitely helps. It's like me today. You know, you can probably see my hairs. I've had an haircut today, and I got up this morning and I thought, right, I'm going to go and have an haircut, make myself feel a bit better, you know, try and make myself look a bit more attractive, you know. And I actually went down to the barbers, and where I go, there's a couple of young guys in there. I went in there, and they're both, actually, it was a different guy who was in there today. It was another guy that took on. The owner wasn't there. But we was in there and we was talking about football, talking about darts. We was talking about the strikes, because the guy that was new in there, he's actually a postman, and they're on strike at the minute. But I said, because I come back and my wife went to me, where have you been? I said, I've been to she'd not been to the barbers. She said, you've been a long while. I said, yeah. I said, we've been in there talking. And basically what I'm getting at is that for the hour and a quarter that I was probably in there for, my OCD didn't exist. Yeah, my OCD, it had almost vanished, because we were talking about, you know, we were talking about movies. We went from movies to rugby to basketball, back to football again. What I'm getting at is we were communicating, and while you're communicating, I defy anybody, yeah, anybody who's engaged in something to be having that fear, having this thing going through your head. It's like me now, I'm making this video. Oh, how do I know who's going to watch it? Yeah, but what I'm getting at is that people are not able to have these fears and anxieties and negative ruminating thoughts if they're engaged in something more attractive. Yeah, I actually believe this. I actually think that, you know, when I sometimes like now, I still got OCD. I'm ruminating about things now, about different things in my life, which upset me, yeah, which upset me greatly. But I bet if someone was to get me now and throw me out of an aeroplane with a parachute, I bet I wouldn't be thinking about it then. And obviously that, whilst that is extreme, yeah, I'm trying to hit home the point that this is what people with OCD need to be made aware of, and their partners. If you're trying to help your partner, you know, suggest going for a walk, suggest putting on something else on the telly, something, you know, that he likes or that you both like, yeah. Going out, asking your partner to help you with washing up, or to perhaps do something indoors, because when you're doing these things, you're being distracted. You can sit and wonder why you're worrying about what you're worrying about for the rest of the day. And I know, I've been there, I've done it, yeah. I still do it, yeah. But the answer, you'll never find the answer in the rumination that you're doing. You're only ever going to find the answer, or find not the answer, find sanctuary, yeah, peace of mind, in doing something else, yeah, doing something else. Me and my boy, we've got I'm lucky, I've got a nice house, and we've got a full-size table tennis table up in my garage. And sometimes we go in there and play table tennis for an hour, and like we do a bit of weight training and that, and you're not thinking about these problems then. You're not thinking about these problems then. It's all in your mind. Yeah, I'm suffering with depression at the minute. My OCD lately has really really grabbed me, and I've had counselling, I've had help, I take medication, I take citalopram. But if I had to say when do I feel the best, when do I feel, not 100%, I haven't felt 100% for ages, but when do I feel better? It's when I'm either playing table tennis, it's when I'm doing my YouTube videos. I love doing YouTube videos, I love watching YouTube. I like the idea of hopefully being able to help myself, because I'm the most important person in my life, but also help other people as well. Yeah, the thought of someone watching this video and getting something out of it and helping them, it does. It wasn't aimed at me. I've got people close to me who think, oh, you know what you're doing, like you're putting yourself out there, and I don't care. You know, I mean, I do videos on my life, on how I earn money, on my business. I do videos on personal development. I'm not a personal development coach, but I think I've got something to offer. I think I've got something to give. So I try and pass on things that have helped me. And I think the world would be a better place if other people did that, yeah, and didn't perhaps bring people down or ridicule people for trying, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I hope this helps you. I hope, like I say, if you've got OCD, or if you're dealing with somebody close to you that's got OCD, I'm really empathetic, if you like, to your struggle, because I know how at times my wife puts up with me. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, there's times when she said, you could be a right drain. Yeah, I can't think of another word. But that's how I have been at times, and how I am at the minute, I think, if I'm honest about it, where obviously my things get me down. But it's important to try and encourage yourself, or if it's not you that's got the illness, but somebody close to you that's got the illness, it's important to try and, I think it's important, you know, to be understanding of their plight, because it really is a horrible thing to have, and to try and whilst being understanding, to also encourage them to try and do activities which are going to bring them out of themselves. Yeah, bring them out of themselves. These people that who've got this illness, and who perhaps find it within themselves to do something for someone else. Yeah, I think these are going to be the people that succeed. I remember my dad years ago. My dad was a lovely man. I've lost my dad now, but he was a lovely man, my dad. He used to help people. He was a good person, worked hard. And I remember him, because I suffered with depression, even at a younger age, because of my OCD. I wasn't just like it as I got older. But I remember my dad, he used to get frustrated with me sometimes, and he'd say to me, like, kind of snap out of it, which used to upset me. But he also used to say to me, go and do this, go and do that. Go outside, help your mother, go and do this, you know what I mean? And what he was really doing was, he never understood it. My dad was a man's man. He never understood my illness totally. But I knew what he was getting at. He was trying to push me to do something else that would take me out of myself. And that's what this video is about, is to try and get you to encourage yourself, if you've got OCD, to find a way of bringing yourself out of what you're dealing with and focusing on something else. But also, if you're in the unfortunate position of being somebody that has to deal with someone that's got OCD, again, try and understand that you're only going to help them by trying to bring them out of themselves, bring their focus away from what they're worrying about, and get them to focus on something which is worthwhile. Yeah, could be that you're doing a bit of DIY in your house, or doing whatever, just bringing them out of their self, bringing them out of their fear, bringing them out of their rumination, and get them to focus on something that's worth worrying about. Yeah, I hope this has helped you. Please like and subscribe. Like like I say, I do other videos on personal development, passive income. I do things about how I make money. These are all on my channel. Please, please make my day and subscribe. I really subscribe rather. I really appreciate it, and give us a thumbs up. And if you've got to the end of my video, you're one of the few that do. Thank you so much, and I hope I can help you and help you out on another video. And if you've got OCD, you're not alone. Try and keep your chin up, and try and keep yourself busy. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.